Hi everyone, welcome to another flute lesson. Today we're going to revise what we've done last week. So that was our sleepless night, and we are going to start our new piece called At the Ballet, and this is already in preparation for your assessment in a couple of weeks. Okay, so we're going to start by doing our usual stretches. Just join me for that. Okay, here we go. Arms up. Breath in and out. Very good. And again. Lovely. And one last time. Fantastic. Now, stretch our shoulders, shoulder blades. That's it. The other arm. Lovely. And again. And last time. Very good. Roll your shoulders back. Very good. And forward. Let's roll our necks. So middle. Middle. And one last time. Lovely. Wrists. Hands. Very good. And fidgety fingers. Lovely. Okay. We're also going to do our breathing exercise. So we're going to breathe in, hands on your waist. Breathe in for 4 beats. Hold your breath for 4 beats, and then out for 12, because you're getting better and better at this. So in for 4, hold for 4, out for 12. Let's do this. Okay. So as you breathe in, you're inflating your balloon in your tummy. Okay. So here we go. Hold it for 4, out for 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Make sure you control the air coming out. Okay, one more time, exact same thing. So in for 4. Hold it for 4, 2, 3, 4. Out for 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fantastic. And you're probably feeling that you're getting better at this, so that's exactly what we want. Okay, now let's get our flutes ready. Make sure you have your Vamoosh book, make sure you have your flute, and make sure that you have your pencil. Okay, so you've got 10 seconds to get your flutes ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. Fantastic. Make sure that your flute is lined up so that the hole is in line with our keys, and that our foot joint is in line with our last key here. Okay, fantastic. So we're going to do a little bit of call and response with our drum loop, and we're going to be using the note G. So here's our G, first finger here, second, third. Our pinky is here. Our right hand thumb right under our index finger that we're not using yet, but we will soon. And then our thumb, I don't quite know what the best way is to show you this. Your thumb at the back here on the long key, not there, here. Okay, it's two different notes. Fantastic. So can we just try our G's to start with? After 4, hold it for 4 beats. Okay, here we go. If you're ready, edge of the hole under your bottom lip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. And one more time, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Let's get our drum loop. So remember that for this exercise, you need to repeat straight after I play. Okay, so no waiting whatsoever, straight after. And I will count you in for 4 beats. I'll count myself in for 4 beats, and then you play. You always play for 4 beats as well. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic, well done. Now, we are going to go through what we've done last week. So this is our Sleepless Night, it's piece number 7 in our Vamoosh books, and we're just going to play it through once with a backing track. Okay, so starts on a B, backing track is really lovely. Okay, have your flutes ready? And let's give it a go. Fantastic, well done. One thing I forgot to mention last week, although I don't want us to be worried to be worrying about it too much. So this P here stands for piano, Italian word for soft. Okay, so this piece, I mean, and you can tell that the character is quite peaceful, quite calm. So you're probably doing it anyway, you know, quite naturally. Now, I don't want that to be like, I don't want you to compromise on your sound. So I still want a really clear, full sound, okay? And if you can't play it softly, that's absolutely fine. I'd rather that you played it loudly and really full, you know, than too weak, okay? So that's why I'm not mentioning these directions. So these are dynamics, what we call dynamics in music. So how loud or how soft you play something, okay? Right, we're going to move on, and we're going to do a quick warm-up. I mean, a quick exercise using our Kadai rhythms. So this one is a little bit special because we are learning our first piece in a different time signature. So I believe that by now you will have heard about the different time signatures in your theory lessons with Miss Bissell. So this piece that we're going to learn is in 3/4, as you can see here, which means that you have 3 crotchet beats in each bar. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to have 3 crotchets, but when you add up each bar, it's always 3 beats. Okay, so let's have a look at the first bar here. This note is called a dotted minim. So we're going to call it 3. Okay, it's 3 beats long. Now you've got the dot here, and what does the dot do? If you didn't have a dot, it would be a minim or a 2-beat note. Now with the dot basically adds half of the value of the note. So if the note is 2 beats, half of 2 is 1. So 2 from the minim plus 1 from the dot equals 3. Okay, so the dot is always half of the note. Okay, and then of course you add it up. So we've got 3 beats here, you've got 3 beats here, 1, 2, 3, and then again 3 beats here. Next line, we've got 1, 2, and our crotchet rest, which is 1 beat as well, our ma, and then 3 beats here and 3 beats here, and then 3 beats here. We've covered that one, and then we've got 6 quavers, which are our T's. So each T is half a beat. So you have 3 beats here as well. So T, 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 and then 3. Okay, right, let's try first of all to look at the green box. So we're going to say the Kadai for the green box only, okay? And obviously, since we're in 3/4, I will no longer count you in 4/4. So I won't say 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead, I will say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm going to give 2 bars in of 3/4. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we play. Okay, at least that's what we're going to do for now. Okay, here we go. So Kadai first. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, ta, 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 3. Very good. Now, let's say the note names. Now, for the green box, we're going to have an A. Okay? So A for the green box for now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A, 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 A. That's it. Fantastic. Let's grab our flutes, rest them on your shoulders, and prepare for the note A. Okay, we're going to say the notes and mime them on our flutes. So in this case, it's just one note, it's just the A. Here we go. After 2 bars in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A, 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 A. Fantastic. Let's try and play it. So make sure you're ready. Flutes to your mouths. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Okay, I hope that's clear. Now we're going to move on to the yellow box. So we're going to do Kadai first. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ta, 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 3. Very good. Now we're going to say the note name. So it's going to be the note G. Only G's. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. G, 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 G. Fantastic. Grab our flutes, rest them on your shoulders. Okay, and be ready for the note G. 1, 2, 3. Thumb, pinky, and that's it. After 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. G, 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 G. Fantastic. Let's now play it. So have your flute ready in your mouth. Be ready to play the note G. And it's good because the transition from say and mime to play should be really smooth because you're already with your fingers on your flute is just making sure that the sound is there. Okay? And at home you can always try the G. Okay. After 3, 2 bars in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now the red box, if you're feeling up for it, it's a little bit more challenging as you can see, but I'm sure you can do it. Okay, let's all try it. So this will be on the note B. Okay, so could I first? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ta, ta, ti, 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 3. Very good. We're going to do that one again. It's really easy to get lost in this bar here with all the quavers, with all the t, 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 t. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Could I? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ta, ta, ti, 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 3. Very good. Now let's say the note names. So just B's. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. B, 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 B. Great job. And now let's rest our flutes on our shoulders. You know what to do. And let's just say the notes in mime. 1, 2, 3. B. 1, 2, 3. B, B. B, 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 B. Very good. Let's play it now. Make sure you've got a B ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. And this is our exercise, our Kadai exercise for today, and introduction to our 3/4 time signature. Now, as you can see here on the screen, we've got our new piece. It's piece number 8 on our Vamoosh books, and it's called At the Ballet. I always show you the book, but I don't know if you can read it, but it's page 8 at the ballet. Okay, so this piece is in 3/4 time, 3 crochet beats in each bar. Okay, so we're just going to look at lines 1 and 2 in this lesson, and then lines 3 and 4 in the next lesson, and putting it all together. So we're just going to focus on lines 1 and 2. Let's say the Kadai sounds for lines 1 and 2 together. You always have, excuse me, you always have how you play the notes on the flute. So you've got the fingerings here. Okay, so for B, for A, and for G, and of course you've got our Kadai grid as well, and our musical alphabet guide. Okay, right. Let's do this then. Kadai sounds for lines 1 and 2. 2 bars in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ta 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 3. Ta 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 ti 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 3. Very good. And it has a complete this 3/4 time signature has a completely different feel gives a completely different feel to the music. So it's just a question of getting used to it. Okay, so now we're going to say the note names. And be really careful with this step. So our first note, if our G is on the second line, our first note of the piece is only one step higher than a G. So if we're going up on the musical alphabet, ascending, right, the next step will be an A. Okay, so our very first note is an A. And I can tell you now that this bar here, bar number 3, will probably be the hardest bar. Okay, and why do I say that? Do you see that there's a jump between this note and this note? So this is a B, third line, and this is a G. So you're going to have to move 2 fingers at once to go from B to G. Because for now, up until now, you were only playing notes that were moving by step. Okay, so we're moving 1 finger at a time, and in this piece, you need to move 2 fingers at a time and at the same time. Okay, fantastic. So let's say the note names for this, and we're going to do that twice. So don't worry if you feel a bit lost the first time. Here we go. Starts on an A. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A, 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 A. B, G, B, A, G, G, A, A, B, 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 A. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to hold our flutes, rest our flutes on our shoulders, and we're going to say the notes and mime them on our flute. So this is an A, 2 fingers. Okay. Okay, just checking where the A is. Okay, here we go. 2 bars in again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A, 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 A. B, G, B, A. G, G, A, A. B, 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 A. Very good. I hope that was all right. Can we just make sure that we do bar 3? Can we just do bar 3 and 4 once? Okay? So just saying the notes and miming them on our flutes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. B, G, B, A. One more time. 1, 2, 3. B, G, B, A. Fantastic. Now let's try to play it. Okay, here we go. So make sure you're ready for an A. After 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Second line. Very good. We're going to do that one more time. 2 bars in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay, at any point, if you feel like you have to pause the video, please, please, please do. Okay, that's exactly the right thing to do, because we don't all move at the same speed, and I'm not expecting you to get this straight away. Okay, so repetition, repetition, repetition. Just practice it a few times, and I'm sure you'll get it. Okay, so this week it's just going to be lines 1 and 2. And in the next lesson we'll do the rest of the piece. Okay, so homework will be obviously to practice this piece at the ballet, and familiarise yourself with the 3/4 times signature, and also work a bit on moving 2 fingers at a time. So, you know, even if you're just, I don't know, watching TV, you can just go like that, okay? Just make sure both your fingers are moving at the same time, otherwise we get, okay? We don't want that, so we want, and of course then there's the tonguing, so the tonguing will help as well to make it all clearer, okay? Remember the things I told you about the sound. So straw, very good, very, very small hole, and make sure that there's no air coming out through the sides of your mouth. So we don't want, okay? All the air goes into the flute, or the straw in this case. You see? There's no air coming out. Great. And then the other thing you can experiment with, even, you know, going back to the head joint, is rolling in and out. See what's best for you. Okay. Tuck your lips in to make sure that you've got the right position. Great. And then this one. Like that. Okay, so there's quite a lot of things that you can try, and remember that you blow a little bit down into your flutes, a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so you've got your homework, you know exactly what to do, and I just want you to clean your flutes. Now, really quickly, I'll do the same with mine. So head joint first, have your stick and your cloth ready. That really saves time. Sometimes it's tricky to get the hanky through the stick. Okay, so head joint, and now the body, and try not to hold all 3 parts of the flute together in one hand, okay, because the flute gets scratched very, very easily, and you don't want that, or damaged. It's very easy to damage the keys like that. So body, all clean, and foot. I'm just going to wipe the outside of my head joint. There we go, to make it all clean again. Fantastic. And that's it for this week. I will see you next week for your next lesson. Bye for now.